Hello everyone, so glad to meet you here. This series of videos will gonna show you the updates on new launching size versions of AiHouse. So I'm gonna introduce these updates into four parts. The first is floor plan, the second one is about basic functions for interface, and the third one is customization, and the last is rendering. So we will talk about updates in floor plan first. In this page, you can see that I have listed out updates for our floor plan. The first one is the arc wall. In our previous version, if you want to draw an arc wall, you need to draw a straight wall first, and then change it into arc wall. However, in our new version, the operation will not be that complex, because we have added the arc drawing method in our left-hand toolbar in AiHouse. You can directly use it to draw the arc wall. Here it is. So the next is about the angle assistant, which means when you are drawing a straight wall, the angle of the wall will show out directly, like the image at the bottom right. Here, if you don't need it, you can close this function at the right-hand toolbar in our AiHouses. We will show you later. Okay, for the next, let's look at the upper middle image. You can see that I have drawn a space inside the space. This is also our new functions. Moreover, now we have the better cutting logic when you place the beam. Looking at this old version, this beam will not connect well and also have some gaps between themselves. However, in our new version, the right image, the beams are connected in a smarter way, and the gaps are also being folded. Come back to the page. You can see our next functions. Yes, you can split your wall or let the wall split automatically currently. Also, you can change your wall thickness. No need to worry about the alignment because now we have an optimization of our alignment of the wall in different thickness. Anyway, I believe that you already noticed that in this upper middle image, there are some shades on our walls. Yeah, now we have the shade editing functions for the wall now, which means that you can dig holes on the wall or make some indentations or even blocks or even the irregular shapes on the wall. Talking about all this, I think it's time to go back to our AiHouse to see all these functions. So this is our new interface for the device version of AiHouse. At the left-hand panel, you can see that the artwork drawing function is already set in here. Let's left-click it and move our cursor into the drawing area. The cursor shape has changed into cross shape already, which means we can start our drawing now. The first thing that I need to do is to find a start point. So I would like to select this point as my start point and left-click it and move our cursor. Here, this blue straight area appears. When I convert the endpoint, this blue area will turn into our shape. So I'm gonna choose this point as my endpoint. Let's left-click here. Then you can see that the arc shape shows up. Now it's going to determine the directions for the arc wall. I would like to put it at left, so I move my cursors to the left side. There are two ways to put this arc wall in. First is to left-click. The second is to input the value. And the second is to input the value and hit the Enter key. This value is for string height. And you want to change the values to radius value, you can hit the tab key. Then you can see that at the top white toolbar, these little icons have turned into blue. If you want to change it back, just hit the tab key again. You can see that the string height has turned into blue again. So I'm gonna just directly hit the enter key to draw my artwork. So here is my artwork already. I just gonna right click and right click again to end this command. Let's talk about the angle system. If you want to see the angle when drawing a straight wall, what you need to do is to make sure that the angle show function is on and the ortho function is off. So let's look at the right panel. These four properties. Move your cursor inside the panel and scroll down to the bottom. You can see that the show angles function is here. When it is in blue, it means it is on. If it is ingrained, it is off. Then you need to left click this toggle switch to open it. Second, you need to make sure the ortho function is off. Let's go back to the left panel and left click the straight wall drawing function. Then we need to find the ortho function. It is at the top middle white toolbar. Here it is. Then let's unselect it. Now it's time to start drawing. You can see the angle is shown down now. If you don't need it, you can also turn off the angle show function. Talking about drawing space in the existing space is very easy. So let's just start our drawing and left click this rectangular, then select the start point inside the existing space, move your cursors and configure the end point. The area is already set inside. Let's right click to exit this function. And let's go to the 3D view and you can see it. So now let's talk about the wall splitting function. First, select the wall that you like to split. Let's left click it and this little toolbar will pull out. Hover over our cursors on the icon and you can see its function. This one is about the split and this one is about the autumn split. So we'll go with this split first. Let's left click the split icon. The cursor has turned into a knife already. Move your cursors upon the wall, you'll see a dashed line. If you left clicked, then you will see that dashed line becomes split line. Moreover, this value here is for the distance from the dashed line to the adjacent wall. You can also change the value and press enter key to set this split wall. So now I would like to set this value as 4000 and press the enter key. You can see that this wall has been split into two parts. Let's right click to end this command and you can see that this has become two wall now. And if you want to use this autumn split function, you can just directly click this function and you'll see that the system has directly separated this wall for you. Now I would like to change the thickness of the splitted part. Left click this wall and its info has been shown at the right panel already. You can change the thickness here. Now I'm gonna change it to 80 and press the enter key, and you can see that this wall is thinner than other. Then if you want to make them align in other way, then just left click this wall, and in this pop-up toolbar here has the align function. You just left click this, and you can see that the align point has changed. If you left click this one again, this wall is getting inside. Click again, and you can see there is two ways for alignment. You can select the way you like. So the last thing is about shape editing. Under the 2D mode, you can select the wall that you like to shape. And let's left click it. In the pop-up toolbar, let's move to this icon, and it is called shape editing. Left click this icon. You can see we are getting into this 2D shape editing mode. At the top middle, here is the functions for adding point. We can add point on our wall through this function. Just left click it and move our cursors to the wall. And you can see a point on our wall. Find the position that you would like to add a point, then left click again. But if you want to add more than one point, just directly hold the Control key and left click to add the point. So now I just want to add one point, so I just left clicked and a point has been added, and the command is end too. So what we can do now is to move our cursors to this point and wait it turn blue. Then let's drag this point to the place you like. Oh, here is not allowed it, so we can drag this point to here or here to any place that you like. So find the position and then lose it. You can see that this word shape has been changed. Let's click the complete button and see this wall in 3D mode. And you can see that this wall has been total changed. Go back to the 2D. Now I would like to draw more space on the wall. So let's select one wall, and then you can in this pop-up toolbar, and let's left click this shape editing function. Then getting back to the shape editing mode, let's go into the 3D view. Left click this 3D and move to a suitable position like here. And at the top middle, you can see here has a rectangular function and draw function. And under this draw function, you can also draw a circular star and polygon. So let's draw a rectangle. And click convert the start point and the end point here, and a rectangle has been drawn. And you can also draw the circle, draw the star, or even the polygon. After you finish it, just right click. Then let's select one chase, and at the right panel you can see its info show. Here you can change the size, rotate it, indent it, or block it. Like I want to indent 200, or you can 80, you can see, or even make it black for 240, like this. If you want to dig a hole on it, you can just directly indent it 240. Now you can see at the back side that this rectangular hole has been taken out. For the others one, you can also do the same things. So in this circular, or in this star, for this little star, you can also change the numbers of angles or even the center distance. For this one, polygon, you can also change it as you wishes. So let's make it blocks for about 200, like this. Okay, now that is complete. Let's click the complete button and going back to the normal interface. Here, let's go into the 3D view. And you can see the wall already have the shapes you just drawing, or even this little hole. So these are all functions we introduced in these videos. If you still have some inquiry, move your cursors to the help at the top right corner. In the drop-down list, click the feedback to contact us. Thank you so much.